Hey YouTube, it's Cindy here, and today I'm going to be showing you how I make 3 cheese crackers. So what you'll need for these crackers are a few tablespoons of cold butter, a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt, half a cup of mozzarella cheese, half a cup of cheddar cheese, and about a few tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, 2 cups of flour sifted and a little bit extra, and 2 to 8 tablespoons of cold water. I personally like to sift my flour before I use it because it helps get rid of any lumps that flour has and makes it extra fluffy. You can skip this part if you like, but this is just my preference. First thing I'm going to do is put the flour. And you can either put chunks of the cold butter in with the flour and cut it with a pastry cutter, or what I like to do is just shred it. So I'm going to use about maybe 3 tablespoons of butter. Dip the butter in the flour and start shredding. Now that I shredded my butter, I'm just going to mix it up in the flour really good. Add my baking powder, my salt. Now for the cheese part, you don't have to add all these 3 cheeses. As long as you have just over a cup of cheese, that's fine. And give it a good mix in the flour. Alright, and as I said before, you can use a pastry cutter if you have it. I just can't find mine right now. Instead of shredding the butter and the cheese, but it's completely up to you. Alright. Now the next part to this is cold water. Add a tablespoon of the cold water at a time. I'm going to make a little well in the center of my dough. And just fold it in. You have it. I ended up adding a little too much water, so I just balanced it out by adding a little more flour. So let's get to rolling out this dough. With all the extra dough, you just roll it back up into a ball. Roll it out and cut some more. And we'll get back to when I'm done doing all of this dough into crackers. I have rolled out all the crackers and I put them on a cookie sheet. And now the next part. You have to just get a fork and prick little holes in the cracker. You do this because it helps the cracker cook all the way through, plus it prevents it from bubbling up. I've tried making the crackers without poking the hole, and they just bubble up and it's a disaster. It's not the same. We are now going to bake these crackers at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes or until the crackers are golden brown. Remember, if some crackers are thicker than others, keep an eye on it to make sure that some don't burn before the other ones. Look how beautiful that is. And I didn't make them too thin, so the inside, see, it's soft. I did that on purpose for the stiff, but if you want them actually like crunchy like crackers, roll them out really thin and cook them for 25 minutes. Just gonna grab a nice bite of this. Wow. Look at the steam on that. It's delicious. Let me give it a try. Good. Look at the inside of the cracker. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has air pockets in it. That's from the butter and the cheese. Delicious. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe if you don't want to miss out on any of my videos. Until next time.